Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone. Salutation to the Yagi and pushing his word with truth and sincerity with charity. Alright, the brother Daniela from the Great Millstone Chicago camp, coming at you with another lesson. Lord willing, it be edifying. And the topic I want to enter today is a Judgment Day is approaching. The day of the Lord is approaching, and a lot of people are about to be judged. Okay, now it's like before I get any of these scriptures, let me get the book of it's like Ezekiel. This is the book of Ezekiel 9:4. It says, "And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said, Mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity." So the Lord said to his angels, man, that there's his servants. All right, the Lord's chosen elect, the 144,000 of the nation of Israel. Those men have a mark upon them that are exempt from judgment, because, like how it said, that it says, "And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof," because they're not down with this place. They're not happy of the rulership of the wicked, man. Of his wicked laws and his wicked deeds. Hey, they're crying out constantly to Yahweh to come back to deliver them and to judge the unrighteous and the wicked. Okay, but those that are down with this place, are happy with this place, that don't have any problem of how the wicked are ruling it, all his wicked laws that he passes. All right, he has no problem with that. All right. Those are the people that are going to be dealt by the Lord. The Lord's going to deal with them. Now, this is the book of Ezekiel 9:5. "And to the others he said, In mine hearing, go after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women, but come not near any upon whom is the mark. And begin in my sanctuary." Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. All right, so letting you know that there's a lot of judgment about to be set up, all right, by the Lord. There's the book of Amos 5:18. "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him." So all you people that desire the day of the Lord, that you believe that the day of all right, the Son of God, when he returns, is going to be all love, peace. It's not like that at all. All right, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is coming back to set judgment, to set back order. Okay? Now it says, verse 20, "Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, and very dark?" It's like even very dark and no brightness in it, because there's a lot of judgment gonna go on in the streets, man. Okay, it says in the book, I believe it's Jeremiah 16, where it talks about that there's gonna be so much death out here, so many dead bodies out here, that they're not going to be lamented, they're not going to be buried, but they're going to be just right there. All right, you're going to see them in the streets, you're going to see them in the concrete, at the sidewalk, or just hanging on any post, or whatever, man. There's going to be corpses everywhere. And said right there also that the fowls of the fowls of heaven are gonna have a feast. All right, the crows, any of these bottom feeders, man, are gonna have a feast, man, because it's gonna be like Thanksgiving to them, because there's gonna be nothing but dead carcasses. All right, women, little children, babies, old men. All right. There's the book of Daniel 12:1. It says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book." Now there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be destroyed on this side, because according to the book of Zechariah 13:8, all right, it says, "Two parts therein shall be cut off and die." So the Lord's going to save a very few remnant, all right? And there's a large number of the nation of Israel. They can't be numbered. The Lord said that they are as the sand of the sea. They are as the stars of heaven. Okay, so for the Lord to kill off 2/3 of His nation is going to be a great slaughter. Not even including the heathen, all right, because they're going to be dealt with by the Lord as well. But 2/3 of His people are going to be cut off and die, because they're with league in this place, man. All right, the scriptures talk about, though hand join hand, the wicked should not go unpunished. So they want to act like the heathen. They want to be like the heathen. Well, they're going to catch the same judgment as the heathen, if not worse. Now this is the book of Jeremiah 30:7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." Letting you know that, hey, the Lord's still gonna save His people. He's gonna save His people, all right, His chosen elect, and the 1/3 who the Lord decides to show mercy upon. But the majority of His people are gonna die on this side, because they're stubborn, rebellious, and they didn't want to hearken unto the word of the Lord. Now this is the book of Matthew 24, and I'll start at verse 6. "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places." Now these are my favorite scriptures to get in, to get to prove the destruction of here in America, and actually just worldwide, on how much hell everybody's gonna catch. All right, Amos 5:18, Jeremiah 30:7, Daniel 12:1, and Matthew 24. All right, Matthew 24 is letting you know that you're going to hear these are the things to look out for, and letting you know what times we're living in. All right, the day of the Lord is approaching, and it's coming really near. It says right here, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." All right, the tension between nations, the rumors of wars, which we're already hearing. All right, now what else does it say? "And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places." We're hearing about the famines. We're hearing about all these pestilence. All right, all these, diseases, if you will call it. All right, we're hearing about all these things. We're just living in a time that no one has even heard of. Inflation is going through the roof. All right, crime is going sky high. Now it says, verse 8, "All these are the beginning of sorrows." So it's only going to get worse and worse from here on. All right, the scriptures talk about, if they do these things in a green tree, what shall be done in the dry? So much crime is going through the roof right now, and shit hasn't even hit the fan. All right, but these people are acting like they could get away with anything. People are committing all types of crimes. All right, just wickedness going rapidly, man. And that's the reason why the Lord has to return and judge all these people. Now this is the book of Second Esdras. It's like it. Second Esdras chapter 16, verse 17. Now this is a man of the Lord speaking, man. It says, woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of where it's like here, Uh, it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. So, just letting you know right there, man, that hey, this man of the Lord was saying to the Lord, who's gonna deliver me from these times, man? Because he only saw destruction, a lot of people in anguish, people just getting slaughtered, people, just people starving to death. Oh, man. But hey, that's why we have to have our faith and comfort in the scriptures. That's what the men of the Lord are going to lean upon, the word of the Lord. Because the Lord said that his servant shall eat, but ye shall starve. His servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. His servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. The Lord also said, the Lord feedeth the fowls of the air. All right, the birds they sow not, neither do they reap, but yet the heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye now greater than them? So the Lord's gonna look out for his servants. But just to give you that idea, like, damn, hey, if a man of the Lord said this, man, just the time that we're coming in, it's gonna be some real troubling times. That's why we have to keep this wisdom and knowledge in our heart, all right, meaning our mind, meditate upon it day and night to keep us strong. Because wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of that time. When we see all the judgment going on, from whether it's right next to us, to the left or to the right, we're gonna know that that was judgment from the Lord. Okay, but but that was really the point of the lesson I was trying to get into. Lord willing, this video was edifying. But with that, I'd like to end off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Hakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Salutation to the Yaki and pushing this world with truth and sincerity with charity. With that, shalom and above a ball.